Greetings to all. In this real world, the relationships between people can sometimes be as fragile as paper, and the human heart is complex and unpredictable. Honest people are often misunderstood, while those who are soft-hearted are more vulnerable to harm. Some people may appear friendly on the outside, but deep down, they can be cold and indifferent. They often reveal their true nature at crucial moments. When they need something from you, they'll speak sweetly, but when they no longer need you, they will turn their backs on you, acting without compassion. When interacting with others, don't just listen to what they say. Observe what they do. Some people have a habit of exploiting the kindness of others, taking advantage of their weaknesses to fulfill their personal needs. Your forgiveness and patience might seem like natural things to them. Your kindness and compassion won't always earn you gratitude, but may instead cause you harm. Always remember that true sincerity is invaluable, and genuine kindness should be reserved for the right people. Don't continue to give in to those who don't deserve it, and don't waste your goodwill on those who are indifferent to it. There's an old saying, it's easier to paint a tiger than to paint its bones. The hardest thing to understand in life is the human heart, and it's also the one thing that can never be satisfied. On your life journey, you need to build a protective barrier for yourself and make your heart stronger. When assessing a person, look beyond their words to understand the true nature within. Don't be fooled by outward appearances. Don't give your goodwill to the wrong person, and in the future, don't treat such people too well, because they don't deserve it. The first kind of person who doesn't deserve your kindness is someone who is ungrateful. There are some truly frightening people in life who always complain about their existence, blaming others as if everyone around them owes them something. In their eyes, no one is good, and they always see themselves as innocent victims. However, this victim mentality conceals their true nature. People like this lack gratitude, always carry negative energy, and affect those around them. They may even hide malicious intentions behind their selfishness. Those with low moral standards often share a common trait. They do not know how to value or appreciate what others do for them. The more you treat them well, the more they think they are superior to you. The more kindness you show them, the more they become arrogant, thinking you are weak and easy to manipulate. The more sincere and respectful you are to them, the more they take it for granted. These people don't just fail to appreciate your efforts, but also treat your kindness as a debt they expect you to repay. To them, your goodness isn't a sign of your virtue, but evidence of their ability to exploit you. They view your kindness as an obligation and your patience as a sign of weakness. This is not only absurd, but also unbelievable. Always remember that with those who are ungrateful and unappreciative, you should not indulge or tolerate them. People who are overly pampered often don't know what's right. Instead of wasting time on them, it's better to keep your distance. The more you give, the less they will understand the value of gratitude, because gratitude is not a transaction nor something to be repaid. Those who are truly grateful are not thankful because of how well you treat them, but because they naturally have a beautiful heart. Gratitude comes from light and positivity in the heart, such as love, happiness, and an optimistic attitude. For instance, a man who has just proposed to his partner will still smile brightly even if you accidentally bump into him. A grateful soul nurtures itself first, and then spreads positivity to others. Therefore, children raised in such an environment will grow up with a deep sense of appreciation. Overindulgence often prevents people from understanding filial piety. Employees who are excessively favored are often the first to betray. This stems from three main reasons. First, they lack a sense of accomplishment. Those who are pampered often get everything they want without effort, so they never experience the joy of success they've earned themselves. When faced with real-life pressure, they often feel powerless and lack confidence. Overindulgence deprives them of the opportunity to strengthen their inner selves, leading to a diminished sense of gratitude. Second, it breeds greed. Those who are spoiled often have the delusion that the whole world should treat them well. This mindset makes it hard for them to understand the meaning of normal relationships, leading to unreasonable attitudes and difficulty in getting along with others. If you try to reason with them, you'll only frustrate yourself. Third, they lack empathy. Without experiencing effort or challenge, they struggle to understand the value and significance of sacrifices made by others. This is why there's an old saying, "You don't know a parent's heart unless you raise a child." Although this saying can be seen as somewhat biased, it emphasizes that gratitude must be built on real experiences and an understanding of the sacrifices others have made. However, parents who raise children with a practical mindset, solely for their own future reliance, may struggle to teach or fully understand the true meaning of gratitude. Gratitude is a feeling that comes from the heart. It cannot be forced or earned through a conditional exchange. Learning to treat others properly is not just about nurturing yourself, but also the best way to spread goodwill. However, not many truly understand the value of gratitude, and even fewer are able to apply it in their lives. Gratitude can sometimes feel like a solitary journey that others may not understand. But I want to use a simpler approach to help you realize the immense power of gratitude. The secret of gratitude isn't in the words of thanks, but in the heart. Gratitude must come from within, not just from a passing emotion. In other words, your gratitude should be deeply embedded in your heart and not just a fleeting feeling. We can divide gratitude into two types: fleeting gratitude and true gratitude. Fleeting gratitude is momentary, appearing at a particular moment, while true gratitude is a lasting quality that accompanies you throughout life. Why is true gratitude so important? Because it can attract people who are beneficial to your life. Many people complain that they don't have benefactors, but have they ever asked themselves whether their gratitude has truly been opened up? Consider this. If you were a benefactor, would you be willing to help someone who is ungrateful? The answer is likely no. The secret of gratitude lies in its ability to activate a higher level of energy, the energy of benefactors. Only when you truly transition from mere gratitude to deep gratitude can you make this energy flow and attract assistance from benefactors. This is the core principle of gratitude. Moreover, gratitude is not just a thread connecting relationships. It's a doorway to a higher state of living. It is not blind giving, but a way to connect with the energy of the universe. When you hold gratitude in your heart, your world will change, and new possibilities will begin to open up. The power of gratitude has never been just a response from human relationships. It is a journey of inner cultivation. By elevating the emotion of gratitude to deep gratitude, you'll realize the valuable energy that it can bring. Have you ever thought that something impossible to reach is actually already quietly present beside you? In reality, all the power in this world comes from the moment you feel gratitude. When you sincerely thank your parents, you'll feel the life force they have given you. When you appreciate your spouse, the small things in life suddenly overflow with love. When you feel gratitude for the people around you, even those who once annoyed you become lovable. When you thank your children, you'll see those little rascals transform into little angels. Try thanking your body. Thank your eyes for allowing you to see the world in its full spectrum. Thank your ears for letting you listen to wonderful sounds. Thank your nose for helping you smell delightful fragrances. Thank your tongue for enabling you to taste the flavors of life. And thank your hands, feet, and internal organs for working silently to keep you healthy. The more you express gratitude, the more joy you will feel deep inside. Furthermore, try thanking your past. Thank your failures because they are truly the gifts of wisdom. One day, when you can thank those who have hurt you, you will be amazed to realize that those experiences have given you the strength to grow. In this world, no difficulty is beyond the power of love and gratitude. Gratitude not only unlocks the barriers within your soul, but also activates the infinite strength you already possess. Therefore, to those who understand and appreciate gratitude, give them more sincerity. But to those who are indifferent, boldly distance yourself and stop offering kindness because they do not deserve your time or emotions in any relationship. If the other person doesn't care about you, it's like standing in an empty space waiting for a response. No matter how hard you try, you cannot change their heart. This is not because they are cold-hearted, but because they have never directed their attention towards you. Remember, no matter how much you care for someone, before giving anything away, learn to appreciate yourself first. Don't lower your worth just to please others. If a relationship can only be sustained by you lowering yourself, it is no longer meaningful to continue. Sincerity deserves to be reciprocated. A person who doesn't have you in their heart is not worth your time and effort. If someone doesn't see you, why waste your emotions on them? There are people, no matter how much of your heart you give, they will never truly belong to you. There are situations, no matter how much you try, you cannot change. Do you realize that many people who make you angry don't actually care about your feelings? People who are unreasonable simply don't understand communication. Those who truly love you will never hurt you. Those who cause you pain have never truly cared about your emotions. So why bother with their indifference? Sometimes the issue is not that you are not good enough, but that the other person never truly placed you in their heart. They will never care about your feelings, no matter how hard you try. In their eyes, your efforts are just taken for granted. Meanwhile, a simple smile from someone else can bring them great joy. Often, the problem isn't about your efforts, but about the fact that the person who deserves your affection has never been them. Therefore, letting go rationally is always more valuable than stubbornly clinging to a hopeless situation. Lowly sacrifices only lead to wounds that accumulate. One group of people you should be particularly cautious of are those who carry envy in their hearts. They often harbor ill intentions and display 3 key characteristics. Understanding these traits will help you protect yourself. First, envious individuals will quietly imitate you. They will copy your style of dress, mimic your speech, gestures, and even the way you post pictures on social media. On the surface, these behaviors seem harmless, but they stem from jealousy about your life and a sense of inferiority within themselves. Second, envious people tend to belittle and downplay your accomplishments. They cannot bear to see you doing better than them, especially when your success becomes more apparent. To soothe their dissatisfaction, they will attack, criticize, or claim that your achievements are merely the result of luck. Lastly, extremely envious individuals enjoy spreading negativity about you. When they learn of your difficulties or misfortunes, they won't hide their joy and may even celebrate your failures. They will share your struggles with others as if it were their victory. When dealing with such people, the best approach is to keep your distance and protect your mental well-being. Envy often arises from the distance between 2 people not being great enough. When these envious individuals still have some connection with you, the gap between you and them is too small, and they will easily develop jealousy. However, when this distance widens, you will no longer feel their envy. This isn't a harsh truth, but simply reality. When you reach a level that others can never attain, you become a shining example in the eyes of good people, but also a thorn in the side of the bad ones. The higher the tree, the harder the wind. The higher the mountain, the stronger the storm. Those who are exceptional will inevitably face criticism. This is the natural order. So, what does it mean to be exceptional? Being exceptional doesn't necessarily mean wealth, but it certainly involves having a kind heart. Being exceptional doesn't require high status, but it definitely involves being tolerant. Being exceptional doesn't require living in luxury, but it does mean being content with what you have. Being exceptional doesn't mean achieving massive success in your career, but it certainly means maintaining a positive mindset. Envy and slander are essentially hidden admiration. Why do some people envy you? Why do others slander you? It's not because they hate you, but because they desire what you have. Envy is part of human nature, and at times, it's an unbearable pain within them. Exceptional people naturally become the focal point, but they also become easy targets for criticism. Disputes and even hatred will arise. So, when you realize that someone is envious of you, don't feel scared or insecure. It simply means that you've surpassed their limits of understanding. If no one envies you or criticizes you, it could mean that you're just an ordinary person without anything remarkable. Being envied is one of the signs of excellence. Success always comes with pressure and criticism. This is a path that everyone must face in life. The people closest to you are often the ones who envy you the most. Why is that? Because they know you the best, understand your weaknesses, and even know everything about you. It's this familiarity that causes them to see a reflection of themselves in you. When you succeed, envy and dissatisfaction can easily arise in their hearts. Have you ever been deeply hurt by a family member? To avoid such pain, the most important thing is to maintain humility. Don't brag too much, especially when you've earned a lot of money. Never casually show off your achievements in front of them, as it may spark jealousy or discomfort. Humility isn't about thinking others aren't capable. Rather, it reflects their own ability to not need to prove themselves. Just as many people dream of owning a Hermes bag, top women of distinction never flaunt their luxury goods. They don't need material possessions to prove their worth because they already embody the symbol of value. What they wear doesn't matter. Humility and simplicity work in the same way. Truly exceptional individuals retain their humility, but if you show off in front of me, I can easily surpass you. On the other hand, if you live humbly, I will humble myself even more than you. That's the mark of real talent. People who harbor envy in their hearts are often the most dangerous. Always remember that your kindness has its limits. You can keep the light in your heart, but you also need firm boundaries. Kindness shouldn't be blind and shouldn't be extended to everyone. You may not intend to hurt others, but you also need to develop a strong character so that you're not harmed by others. If no one is protecting you, add some sharpness to your kindness to protect yourself. True kindness requires discernment, knowing when to compromise and when to stand firm. Throughout life, everyone deserves meaningful, respectful relationships. I hope that from today, you will become wiser in your choices of companionship and, at the same time, safeguard your inner world. May you meet those who truly care and support you in the coming days, bringing warmth and happiness. Don't waste time on those who aren't worthy. Let your life shine brighter. Thank you for taking the time to watch today's video. If you find the video useful, don't forget to leave a comment below to share your thoughts. Please like the video to support us to continue bringing more meaningful content. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos. Wishing you all good luck and happiness in life.